She's known for her wild escapades on Geordie Shore. And Chloe Ferry appeared to enjoy another wild night at the National Television Awards as she jumped into a taxi with a male pal in London's O2 Arena on Thursday. The reality star, 26, crashed in the back of a cab with her pals, but didn't waste any time continuing her night out as she headed back to her hotel to change into a plunging sheer mini dress. Chloe put her jaw-dropping cleavage on display as she opted to go braless in the beaded number. She was pictured chatting to the mystery man while waiting for a taxi outside the O2 Arena in the sheer glittering dress. Chloe had looked stunning at the event as she worked her angles on the red carpet and showcased her ample assets in the golden embellished gown. The reality star wore her long chestnut dresses in stylish waves and pulled out all the stops for the event in a full face of glamorous makeup. But once back at her accommodation at the Canary Riverside Plaza Hotel, it appeared Chloe wasn't done with the night just yet. The Geordie Shore star enjoyed a second wind of energy as she stepped out in the early hours in a thigh-skimming black mini dress. Chloe showcased impressive stamina as she headed back out in the bodycon dress, which featured a low-cut scoop neckline and a crossover strap detail. The reality star completed her late-night look with a matching mini bag and a pair of quilted mules as she prepared to hit the town once more. Anton Deck scooped the Best Presenter gong for an epic 20th time in a row at the National Television Awards on Thursday, with a visibly emotional Ant seen clutching his new wife Anne-Marie as the news was delivered. The great and the good of British television gathered at London's O2 Arena for the star-studded awards show, which also saw Kate Garraway choke back tears as her Finding Derek documentary bagged the inaugural Author Documentary Award. Meanwhile, This Morning triumphed once again in the Best Daytime category as they led the other big winners on the night, including Line of Duty, Gogglebox and It's a Sin. Anton Deck looked both elated and stunned as their names were read out amid huge cheers from the audience, with Ant's new bride Anne-Marie showing him support by taking his hand before applauding the pair. The Geordie duo beat off competition from the likes of Piers Morgan, Holly Willoughby, Alison Hammond and Bradley Walsh to win the coveted gong once more. Taking to the stage with his co-star, Ant McPartlin said, "Thank you very much indeed," before going on to recall that the first time they won the award in 2001, Tony Blair was Prime Minister and Newcastle United were qualifying for the Champions League. He went on to add, "I'm shaking. You have no idea how special this is." Deck then added that the award is pretty overwhelming, before thanking their wives for their support. He continued, "When you get to 20, you can't help but look back at first one, so much has changed in lives, but one thing hasn't changed it: how unbelievably grateful we are to you for voting." The duo's proud wives Anne-Marie Corbett and Alia Stoll looked on from the audience as their partners gave their speech. Speaking in the winner's room later, Ant said, "20 years, it's a long time, and to get up there tonight and to be voted for, so much has happened and the public are still voting for us, it means the absolute world. It's the biggest privilege to be on air and put a smile on people's faces while going through an awful time." While Deck remarked, in the category, the caliber was so high, 3 other candidates who deserved it, jokingly referring to one of those not being Piers Morgan, who was also up for the same gong.